Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making, well, today I am showing you how to make little envelopes without using your maker, without using this, or making little cards to go in them. That's actually made, let me show you how to make, that's made on with the maker, that's made without the maker. As you can see, it's exactly the same. That will fit perfectly in there. That's an inch card. Look at that. Ooh. Inch card that will go perfectly in there. Look. There we go. And that was made without the maker. But I'll show you how to make them. This one as well. That was made with the maker. I'm just showing you how to decorate. Giving you suggestions to decorate. That was made without the maker. Off video. That was made without the maker on video. I also show you how to make these as well with the little borders. I do get the idea off the box. I will show you that, but I do it the other way round, so you can actually do it two ways round, quite interestingly. Because the other day I thought to myself, I think they've cheated, but I found out how I worked out how they did it. Okay, so please give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And please share my video with your friends. Thank you so much. And please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts, on Facebook. Thank you, and let's go. Alright then, so I was going to show you a little trick with these envelopes, these mini ones. Right, I'm going to prove to you now you do not have to. I've just made that one. Look how cute that is. Without using the envelope maker. Look how tiny that envelope maker is. It's only, let's have a look how big it is. Right, so it is 7 inches by 1, 2, 3, or not even 4. So that's how tiny that is compared with the bigger one. Anyway, we're not using that because I'm going to show you how to do an envelope without. I'm going to show you another trick as well, but I'm going to use my envelope maker in a minute. I'm shaking the table, sorry about that. Right, I'll do this quickly on fast, and I'll probably do a voiceover because it's so easy. Okay, so that's how it's done. And that should be smaller than that one, is it? Because I used a small, oh no, perhaps I used the same size. It's about the same size, so you can adjust things to what you like, obviously within reason. Right, okay, so the reason I'm doing this is because I saw on the box of this a type of envelope, and I said on video the other day, I bet the, well, basically suggested they cheated. Well, I found out how to do it now. It's so easy, and this is what I'm going to show you on here, because this is first of all, I'm going to get you a piece of paper that's the right size. Okay, this happens to be 6 centimeters. It's actually 2 3/8 inches. 2 3/8 inches. Look, the essential tool. Let me just get the essential tool with me. Is this? I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see. I can't see. But on there it says. You need the magnifying glass. On there it says that 2 3/8 times 2 3/8 should start at 1 3/8. So that's going to start at 1 3/8. I think it's yes, it's this one. Yeah, it's very hard to see on the. I can see it on the white, but not on the green. I can't even see from here as well. Oh, there it is. There's 1 3/8. So we start off there and get our little tool and ignore that now and do it from the marker here. If you didn't know, we do it from the marker. Okay, so I'm going to quickly do this. Right, let's see if I've got a piece of nice paper. I think that's too small, isn't it? Yeah. Let's find a piece of nice paper. Yeah, I can't find that piece, that thing I showed you the other day, but if you look at the other video, you'll see it. Right, so this has got 2 sides actually, so but I'm going to lose one of the sides. What I can do is use that as the middle of the envelope, turn it over, stick this down on white, for example. Oh, I'm getting tangled up with the camera holder. Right, okay. There we go. Do you know what I forgot to do? Round the corners. I've got to round the corners. Oh, that's not very good, but hey. Right, and oh, I was going to switch it off then, I don't know why. Right, okay, so that should, so this is going to be the inside of the envelope and that's the outside. So now you've got a lovely border, yeah? And it's a bit difficult, it's always a bit difficult to fold these. So what you have to make sure, that's bent there, so we'd have to make sure that goes like this. Basically, that's so it's straight across. I don't know, where's my, I'll tell you what, I'll use this little one. Go a bit, should try and go a bit closer so I can see what I'm doing. Right, so now we've got that. So am I in the right place? It needs to be about here, doesn't it? Right, so there. And then it's got to be, can we see? Whoops. Right, so is that right? Okay. You can either have it like this, that, or like they had it on that thing, they had it like this, and I think that's really cute. Like that. Well, I've got to show you something else. I've got to show you something else. Mustn't go yet. Right. Ooh, I must show you this. This is also what they did, and I thought this is amazing. Right, so let's get that onto there. Right, and there. And I could not perhaps cover that up. That's an anomaly, isn't it, really? So I could have left that, but never mind. Right, okay, so that can go. So that we've got one of those now. We can also obviously, yes, obviously, ink them up and things. Yes, you can have them like that. But when you fold that down, it looks odd. So it's supposed to be open. I thought, oh yeah, it looks like a bit odd like. So it's supposed to be open like that anyway, which I think is rather cute. And also, let me, oh dear, what are we doing? Again, stuck like, got my finger in there to make sure it's not sticking. Okay, because obviously I've got things to do. I've got things to show you with things like this tomorrow on the next video. I'm not. This is why I'm doing this one quickly, because I'm not prepared. I haven't got the other one prepared, and I want to get a video out. So that's that. then. Okay, so that idea, and then I've got another idea. It can be white paper, it can actually, we'll have that, some of this inside. So let's get the envelope maker again. We'll get a piece of paper. Let's think, will it be that size or should I have a little bit bigger? Let's have a little bit bigger so I can show you. Okay, so this is 2 7/8. It happens to be 8 centimeters. I don't know, it's weird. The 2 3/8 is 6 centimeters. So I don't know whether they've done that on purpose or what, but I think that's quite good, because obviously I'm using my centimeter cutter. So I find that out using that. Okay, so let's make a this would take 1 inch by 2, is it 1.5? No, 1 inch by 2 inch. It's 2 7/8. 1 3/4 is the mark. As I showed you, you do not have to use one of these, but you know, you can get hold of one. It's fun. This is my birthday present, yay. Okay. It's easy using my corner rounder for that. But anyway, I use this. Right, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Right, that should be a bit more, surely. A bit more in. It's not very, that's it. This. Right, so where's the one I was inspired by? Right, you can do several things. As it's plain on the outside. You could get your get some doodling on there. Or you could do some. You could do some doodling. So not very good example, but you could actually. Did I not show you that? I showed you, okay, because I've got it on close under. Right, so you could do doodling to nearly to the edge there. So you could put a pencil line and doodle in the middle there, couldn't you? Also, right, let's see if I can just get a little tiny bit more. That's better. Tiny bit more rounded. Right, okay, so I'm going to stick this down. Shall I get rid of this? You can put a pencil line here, look. Get that, there's a naughty hair there. It's off these things. Right, okay, so I can get there. Okay, there. Oh no, that's not quite done it, look, has it? Oh yeah, the reason is because I haven't cut it straight. Right, so what do you think you could do now? Okay, I'm going to quickly get something ready. Okay, so I've got paints here. Got quite close up so you can see this. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on, we're getting on. Right, so this is gold. You can go around the edge, stuff like this, can't you, obviously? I'll just quickly show you. Right, okay, it's a bit difficult for me because I've got to keep my head back. So I can't do it very well. But that's an idea, look, doing things like that. You could also, after that, doodle in the middle, for example. Right, and okay, what I saw was on the thing. Now this is metallic watercolours. It will also paint on black paper, so if you did some black envelopes as well, that would be brilliant. Right, so I'm going to do a heart shape now. Right, so making sure you can see, right, heart shapes. Like that. It's basically got a triangle at the bottom, hasn't it? And like that. How about something like that? Oh, so cute. Or we could draw a flower, you know, we drew those flowers the other day. Where's, oh my. There was an amazing little card I did. Right, let me do an inch card. Okay, so I've made a piece of card. Oh, we could actually corner around it, can't we? Can we do it with this? Can we? Yeah. Yeah, so I've got rounded corners on this one. Right, so there's a little tiny card. Right, I painted it white, and it was gouache I painted it with, because that's opaque. Oh, hold on. Okay, some white gouache. That's actually grey because it's got some black on it, but it'll do. Painted it white. You don't have to paint it white, you can leave it brown. That would be fine. Because I wanted to make it look different. Can we see? Oh, can you even see that? Am I showing you? Well, who am I showing if I'm not showing you? Right, there we go. And you can do it in gouache or what you like. I might edge it in something as well. So I'll do it in gold afterwards. Right, so there's your little white one. Right, can you remember we drew circles for the flowers? So I'll just do little circles. I could do a couple of little circles. It's a bit wet, so... Well, not even circles really, they're ovals. Oh, it's leaking. The petals are leaking. I don't know whether I ought to let it dry first. Right, let's get some green. Okay, so I'm drawing little stems. They've turned out to be quite pink actually, so I'm trying to add some, it doesn't really matter. And you can add a leaf if you like this, perhaps another one like that, and then in the middle of the flowers are dots. So basically doing lines, and leaves are basically lines, they're just elongated a bit. Right, these are little dots in the middle. That's quite a big brush. And then you can do, which one I think would make a nice touch, spots or something on the. Let's get a blue or something We'll get a blue. Right, so we'll just do little dots around. It finishes the picture off nicely. There we go. So you said you can't paint. Right, there we go. That's what you can do. You can do things like that. It's up to you. I absolutely love these little things that fit these watercolours perfectly. They're actually storage boxes. I got them. If anybody's in the UK that would like some, they're from Home Bargains. Home Bargains. Yes, Home Bargains. And there was loads at at our place the other day. Right, and they come in a pack of 4, I think. Can't see the. Just making sure you can see. So I'm going around the edge now in gold. Yes, it's actually, is it called yellow gold? I can't remember. I took it out of the palette. So there you've got a tiny little card. I haven't got an envelope at the moment, but we can always make one. Right, okay, so I'm going to make an envelope. You showed me make an envelope the other day, so I don't think you need to see me make an envelope again. I'm going to make the inch envelope. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Find an appropriate thing to go with it. Let me just show you close up. Let me see it. Is it in focus? See, that's so simple. It's just circles, lines, dots, spots, whatever. you can paint. But I have got mini brushes. This is a size 1, but I have got smaller ones than that, like miniature brushes. And I do all sorts of paints. Okay. Right then, so let me just put you off, and I'm going to put you off. I'm going to make you an envelope. So. Okay, so very, very quick paint there. Right, so that's the one. That's the inch envelope. The envelope that will take the inch cards. Showed you properly on video the other day. So that was just a quick, you know, that'll go in there. Look how cute is that? How cute is this? I don't have to do the singing, but hey, there we go. Well, I didn't round the corners, did I? This is what I keep forgetting to do. That's not even done it. Why's my lights gone out? All of them went out, didn't they? And I haven't touched anything. Right, oh, that's better. Yeah, all my lights went out again, and I haven't definitely not touched anything this time. Right, the lights are back on now. I don't know why they go off, because I definitely didn't touch anything this time. Right, okay. That's very naughty of them, isn't it? Yeah, you always get family ringing when you're on the phone, making a video. Right, okay, so that's that's what we've done. Okay, so we've done that little thing just to show you. That is just to show you. And obviously you can, that's the tiniest envelope you can make with that maker. You can always make it yourself, as you showed you in the other method, where you've got, that would be a 2-inch size piece of paper, and you could easily make a thing like that without the maker. Oh, what's the... No, a minute. Okay, I'm just going to quickly insert this, just to let people know who haven't got a maker, how to make sure you would get... So you want a 2-inch piece of paper for this one. If you wanted to make an inch square, you would need to make sure that would fit in, so you could put it there in the middle. And how would you do? Wait. Oh yes, of course they're like this, aren't they? What am I doing? It's got logic, you know. Right, so you'd put it there on the back. Oh, lady, hello. She's been away. She's been in the fields for a couple of days. Right, so you fold that up like that. Yes, I know you're there. Wait a minute. You got food? You've got food. She's probably just saying hello. Right, so you put that there like that. Hold on, Arwie's lady. I always call it Arwie's, even though her name's Arwin. And you'd put that there like that. So then you've got the shape that you want. That's another way of making it, instead of making it using the middle hole, you know, middle thingy method. So that would now fit your piece of. Yes and no, there in a minute. Then you would fold that down like this to make sure you could get that in the middle. Now obviously you wouldn't have that like that. Wait a minute. You would possibly have, you could do it like this. You don't have to cut it, obviously. Just have to do it like this and like that, look like that. So you see what that's like. Don't have to cut it at all, but I would cut these. I mean, I would cut these. You don't have to cut those, just to make that look. But if you want to just leave those like that, you can. No need to cut it off. Right, okay, so I'm just going to see that. I'm going to say hello to the lady in a minute, because she's arrived home and she's been in the fields for 2 days. You know she's been in the fields because none of the food goes. She's a tiny little girl, but she eats loads. Right, there we go. not tiny, tiny, but she's tiny. There we go, and then put that there. So that's fine. See, that would now fit that. So that's a 2-inch piece of paper to start with. Okay, so that's one thing I need to show you. Right, I'm going to do another insert in a second, but another thing that I found. Okay, but just show you just tell you the measurements of the maker. That's the one I did with the heart look. All right, you could put a flower there, or you could doodle on it. And it looks really nice when you've got that inside and you've got that on the, nothing on the outside. Or you could just edge it up with something. I don't know what colour we're supposed to have got on here. I think it's actually old paper. The colour, not actual old paper, but the colour old paper. And we did that by hand, didn't we? Oh no, I didn't do that on video by hand, but we did that one on video by hand. And that is 2 7/8, I think, or 6 centimetres, which is brilliant. Yeah, so if you do have one of those makers, you'll know what the size. Oh, and I always forget to do the rounding of the corners. Oh, I won't do it because, well, it's done it. See if we can do it a bit better. That's it, yeah. So. Yeah, so that was just to show you. That was just, where's the thing that actually was going to show you? Where's that gone? Oh, it's this, wasn't it? Yes. That's the actual one, yeah. So I did wonder why it looked like it was this shape rather than the shape it was, and why they were so far away from the edge instead of right on the edge in that photo. I didn't find this right, so this is what I was looking for. I thought they cheated. They didn't cheat, they just used this method. See there? Oh no, they did it different to me. I think I've done mine better. Actually, you could do it the other way around, couldn't you? You could fold it that way around. You could have that as the inside, which would make it like that. I know, hold on a minute. Hold on. Yeah, so they would have used the method I showed you. I thought they were cheating. See, when you cut these out, they actually come right over here when you don't use this. So you definitely have to round the corners, and if you look, it's not, well, you can't see probably very well, but that only comes to there like mine does. So I'd say it's either the same one, or it's a slightly different one. But if I turn that inside out like that way around, then you would see it like that. See, that's what they did. Yes. Okay. So you don't cut one out of there and make that smaller. You cut one out of there and make that bigger. So that's how that works. Tiny cards. And obviously you can put a message in there. Or probably on the back, or through there and on the back as well. How tiny we'd have to write with that. Right then, hopefully you've got tiny writing for that then. Right, anyway, I've got another idea to do with, well, it's not envelope making, it's something else for the next video. It's what you can put in and lots of suggestions. So let's see it's quite interesting, I think, but it just takes a bit of preparing. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. There we go. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please share my video with your friends. Please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts. Thank you. Goodbye and take care.